I'm 75 years old, and it took me this long to understand why my children slowly drifted away from me. I used to think
It was just how life goes. Kids grow up. They get busy. They move on. I told myself that story for years because it was easier than looking too closely at my own reflection. I'm telling it because time has narrowed my world, and honesty feels more important than pride now. I can feel the end of things approaching, not dramatically, just steadily. My body reminds me in small ways. My mornings take longer. My nights are lonelier. And somewhere along the way, I realized that the distance between me and my children wasn't sudden. It was built slowly, by me. When they were young, I thought I was doing everything right. I worked hard, I showed up physically, I paid the bills, I stayed responsible. That's what I believed being a good parent meant. I grew up in a time when you didn't talk much about feelings. You showed love by providing. You stayed strong. You didn't complain. So I carried that forward without questioning it. In my 20s and 30s, life felt urgent. There was always something to chase, a promotion, stability, respect. I worked long hours, not because I loved work, but because I believed it was necessary. I believed sacrifice now would mean peace later. I remember coming home tired, sitting at the table while my kids talked about school. I nodded. I listened just enough. Sometimes I'd say, "That's nice," without really hearing them. I didn't think that mattered. I thought being there was enough. When they asked me to watch something they made or listen to a story that went nowhere, I'd often say, "Later," and later rarely came. I wasn't cruel. I wasn't angry. I was just distracted. I thought there would be more time. As they grew older, conversations became shorter. I noticed it, but I didn't stop to ask why. Teenagers pull away, I told myself. That's normal. When they disagreed with me, I shut them down instead of listening. I thought authority mattered more than understanding. I corrected them often, praised them rarely. I thought I was preparing them for the real world. I didn't realize I was teaching them not to come to me. There were moments I still see clearly. A school play I arrived late to because I didn't want to leave work early. They scanned the crowd, didn't see me, and went on anyway. A conversation they tried to have about feeling overwhelmed. I told them they were overreacting. A time they cried, and I stood there awkwardly, unsure what to do, waiting for it to pass. None of these moments felt big at the time. That's the danger. The damage didn't announce itself. It accumulated quietly, like dust settling on furniture you stop noticing. As they entered adulthood, phone calls became less frequent. Visits felt shorter, assume more polite. I blamed distance. I blamed their schedules. I blamed the world for changing. I never blamed myself. When they started families of their own, I noticed I wasn't the first person they called anymore. I told myself that was natural too. But something inside me felt unsettled. I'd hear about major life events secondhand. I'd find out after decisions were already made. I told myself they were independent. That meant I did my job right. But late at night, when the house was dark, that explanation didn't quite hold. Then came the moment I couldn't ignore. It wasn't dramatic,
No shouting, no confrontation, just a hospital room. I had a health scare, nothing fatal, but enough to slow me down. I remember lying there, staring at the ceiling, waiting for my children to come. They did come, eventually. They were kind, polite, concerned. But there was a distance in their voices, a carefulness. They asked how I was feeling. They didn't ask how I was doing. They stayed for a while, then they left. And when the room went quiet again, something finally settled in my chest. This wasn't just adulthood. This wasn't just busyness. This was emotional distance, and it had been growing for decades. I started replaying my life in pieces, not the big moments, the small ones. The times I chose being right over being kind. The times I dismissed feelings because they made me uncomfortable. The times I treated presence like something optional. I realized I rarely asked questions without an agenda. I listened to respond, not to understand. I didn't know their inner lives, not really. I knew their achievements, their resumes, their responsibilities, but not their fears, their doubts, their private joys. And that realization was heavier than the hospital bed beneath me. There are things I can't fix now. I can't go back and sit on the floor when they were little and listen without checking the clock. I can't undo the years where work came first because I thought it had to. I can't become the person they needed when they needed me most. That time is gone. I can try now, and I do, but relationships built late don't feel the same. There's kindness now, there's respect, but intimacy is different. They don't call just to talk, they call with updates. I'm included, but I'm not central. That's hard to admit. It's harder to accept that I played a role in creating it. I used to think love was something you felt. I didn't understand that it's also something you practice, daily, in small, inconvenient ways. I thought my children would always know I cared. I didn't realize how much they needed to feel it in the moment, not later, not someday. Now, at 75, time feels different. Days are long, but years are short. I measure life less by what's ahead and more by what's behind. And what I see isn't failure, it's delay. I delayed listening. I delayed softness. I delayed showing up fully. I assumed there would be time to make it right later. Later is a fragile promise. If you're listening to this and you still have people who reach for you, who try to talk to you, who want your attention, that matters more than you think. Not in a grand way, in a quiet, ordinary way. Presence isn't dramatic. It's sitting down when you're tired. It's asking one more question. It's staying when leaving would be easier. I wish I had known success doesn't soften regret. It doesn't keep you company at night. What stays are voices, or the absence of them. I don't hate myself for what I didn't know. I did the best I could with what I understood at the time. But understanding came late, and late understanding is a heavy thing to carry. These days, I sit by the window more. I watch the light change. I think about the sound of my children's laughter when they were young. I'm grateful I had them, even if I didn't hold them the way I should have. There's love here still, just quieter, more careful. I accept that. I don't need redemption. I just need to be honest. If this meant something to you, take that meaning with you.
You don't need to do anything dramatic with it. Just don't assume time will wait. It never did for me. And now, as the days grow fewer, that truth sits with me, not loudly, just steadily, like the quiet of this house.